What's up, YouTube? I am Edward Crane, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the new cast of King of the Nerds Season 2. Now, King of the Nerds is something I really enjoy because it's like, I'm a nerd, and I just love a concept because I like shows with elimination, like Survivor, Big Brother, and this is like in a way Big Brother. Um, this is like the nerd version of Big Brother, and I just love the all the nerdy stuff they do. It looks cool. If I wasn't gonna try it, it might be one of those shows I might want to audition for because it's so much fun. But I'm not nerdy enough. I don't deserve the crown just yet. Anyway, we're gonna kick this off with Katie, the purple hair puppeteer. Now, she's an obvious fan favorite. I think her, I honestly think her love of puppets is pretty interesting. Well, mostly because I run a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that uses puppets, gimmick puppets, and I think they're cool. Anyway, she's also into theater, which I'm a theater kid, so I'm gonna like that. And I just think she's gonna be awesome. Plus, she's kind of gothic, and we didn't have much of a goth nerd on the last season, so it's good to changing that up. Next is Xander. Now, I think he's a pretty cool guy. I mean, I would hang out with him in high school. Uh, I think he's gonna get eliminated right before the merge, but I wouldn't mind if he won. Actually, um, dude is also inspiring. He lost 100 pounds playing video games. Nends Dance Revolution, one of those. I think that's pretty cool. Um, Also, he's gay, but I don't care about that. But he is cool, and what I've seen, gay guys usually, not trying to be prejudiced or anything, but gay guys usually last long in this on these competitions. Well, they make it to the middle at least. Now, Kayla, I don't have much to say about her really. She seemed pretty smart. She might be a tough competitor, and I think she's a bit quirky and fun. Now, Jay Witt's probably the person I hope to win, or Josh, but I'm gonna say Jay Witt's because he is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm glad he's competing. I think that's so cool. I hope he wins. That would be so epic. Basically, he's this guy that makes Pokemon videos on YouTube. I enjoy learning stuff from him, um, like with his videos. I enjoy like learning more about Pokemon and all that stuff. Pretty cool dude. I hope he becomes King of the Nerds the most. Next on my list is Kelsey. She seems pretty cool, and just like with Xander, I'd love to hang out with this girl. If I was in high school with her, she says she's like a mongoose, but she seems way too nice to be one. I mean, uh, because mongooses, they're vicious at times, and she doesn't look very vicious, or can be vicious. But I hope she does, like, make it far at least. And also, she's very well rounded in like nerdiness, like anime. She's multi language, all that good stuff. Now, Mary Kate. Uh, she says she can manipulate, but we'll see. I mean, it's not easy to manipulate people, but I think she could. We'll just have to see. She seems cool and quirky. I really think she has a good shot if she can, if she is able to manipulate, but we'll see. Um, Next on my list is Chris. He's very into robotics and he seems pretty smart. He is also pretty likely to win if he doesn't get eliminated. And this thing about King of the Nerds, the Usually it's the strongest member of the team goes against the weakest member when it comes to the nerd-offs. So there's not really a way to tell what exactly is what's gonna happen. So we'll see. That's why it's so hard to make a video for this. Uh, Next on my list, another one of my favorites is Jack. Now I really like this dude, mostly because his backstory of like kind of a he doesn't get a lot of ladies, and I can relate to that because I've never had a girlfriend. He barely asks people out. If he's kind of shy, he doesn't have a girlfriend. Maybe he might get one this season. But uh, also I like his strategy, which is basically try not to look like a threat to his opponents, but look like the best player for their team. It's very hard to do, but if he can accomplish that, he can make it to the end. Alright, next on the list is Nicole, big time Cuvian. Now, she's into chemistry. She seems pretty interesting, and she might have an edge in the competition if it has like physical parts to it, but most of the key nerve challenges, except for like one or two things, include very much physicality, so she might have edges there, but when it comes to chemistry or like nerd knowledge, she might be okay. Now Zachary, if you watch the trailer, he's yelling at people saying, "I will defeat each and every one of you. I will destroy every one of you." Um, Honestly, the dude seems a bit, um, he seems a bit creepy to me. If you're watching this, Zachary, I'm sorry, but you kind of seem a bit crazy. And from what I've seen, I mean, you're probably a different guy. I mean, you know this, you know how they kind of change, they kind of take. With editing, you can make people look any way you like, but he kind of creeps me out a bit from what I've seen. He may not last long, but I like can't really say a lot about him that's positive. Sorry, Zachary, if you're watching this. Now, lastly, we have Brian, the librarian that looks like he should be in a Beatles tribute band. He seems pretty cool. He kind of reminds me, like I said, like if there was a like if the Beatles were hipsters, he would be one of them. He looks so. I mean, his hair. I mean, my hair's a mess, but his hair looks so cool. He seems like he can actually make it to like the finale, like the final four. But only time can tell. I can't wait for the. That's all the contestants, and I can't wait for January when we get to see who will be the next King of the Nerds. Now, I may be doing a prediction video on like the order of everyone. If you'd like that, please leave that in the comments below. And tell me how I did. This is my first speculation video on a game show, and I'd love to get your input. Well, I'm out for now. This has been Edward Crane.